Let's get hyped for this match. Oh, there's so many great players that is gonna fight tonight, and it's gonna be very interesting to see who can keep it together and perform when it really matters. And in the semifinal, it definitely matters. So, we are going live. Okay, so let's see who is driving. The list is still full of players, so we just have to look for two. Okay, so looks like it's gonna be Javi Flyer from BX3 and DNS from PENTA. And as far as I know, DNS has a really good time. Second, Dedimania. Javi Flyer is on fourth. So Dedimania record-wise, they are both very impressive. Now let's see who can put up the most consistent performance here. So as we can see, Javi Flyer has a slight lead as we come into the mid part of this map. ESL Rubber Kiss by Fuzzy. Oh, and Javi Flyer went a little bit too close to the wall there and lost some speed. But PENTA DNS clips the wall, and that turn can be quite tricky to time the power slide and release on that one. So DNS with a big mistake in the first rounds. And looks like there was some disconnection problem here from a lot of PENTA guys. But none of the playing guys. So round number 2. Javi Flyer takes the first one after a big mistake from DNS. Let's see now if DNS... Oh, and he clips the wall again! This is a very poor start for the German player DNS. And Javi Flyer... Javi Flyer is now... Did he actually... He didn't retire, but he stopped. And he is complaining about the internets. So maybe we have to take a pause after this round to sort out some lag issues. But meanwhile, it seems like Javi Flyer is going to finish this round, since DNS hasn't retired or reported any stop. But it came a little bit light after he made the first mistake. Then he stopped and complained about the lag, so yeah. Shall we stop? Go, go. Okay, he says go. So we are still playing. But DNS now has suffered 2 rounds with mistakes now. Not sure if both of them were because of some lag issues. Let's follow DNS, see if he can bounce back from this. Has a better start than Javi Flyer this time. Oh, went a little bit too wide here. Had to be careful with the Rammstein. If you go too wide in the start there, you really have to watch out for the Rammsteins. Or the borders, sidelines, what to call them. Oh, but now we see Javi Flyer taking a good lead again. After a couple of poor turns by DNS. And Javi Flyer is now 32 hundredths of a second ahead of DNS. And now to the drop, can be a little bit tricky. Have to be careful not to get too much speed. Oh, and Javi Flyer went really close to the wall there, but still stays in the lead with 31 hundredths of a second ahead of DNS at the finish line. And yeah, that was an okay time, 57.23. The lower you get on 57, the better it is. Or if you want to go sick, then you go 56.9 or even 0.8. But it requires a really smooth run to be able to get below 57 here. Now let's see, Javi Flyer again with a better start. Oh, Had to release or adjust the line there, I think. So DNS takes over the leads. But with a poor line from DNS there, poor speeds, Javi Flyer will overtake this, the lead again. Oh, and a bad drop there from DNS. We'll lose additional speed. And now, let's see, Javi Flyer is 27 hundredths ahead of DNS. So pretty much the same as last rounds. Now coming to the drop. Oh, DNS almost went too close. And it seems to be a round for Javi Flyer again. Pretty clean 4-0 score here for Javi Flyer. And sets a better time this one. 57.19. And to answer the question from Warmy, will you drive many maps? I will only drive one map, one sub-match actually. Might play two, we still have to decide that. Anyway, into round number 5. 4 points secured for the Spanish player here from BX3. And DNS, he has to start focusing now. Otherwise, oh, and a mistake from Javi Flyer is gonna make an opening for DNS to take a point back on the scoreboard. And that might be the initiation he was looking for to come back into this match. Yeah, Javi Flyer is now 1.6 seconds behind the German player. Even though he has an American flag. He is indeed from Germany. Oh. And puts up a pretty good time as well, 57.19. Okay, so now DNS with the first points on the scoreboard for the blue team. Will it be the start of a successful comeback? Or is Javi Flyer gonna put a stopper to it? Oh, as I say that, DNS gets a very weird bump on that border. It's a block mix, so you really have to stay away from the left corner there in the start. And DNS seems to have gotten a little bit too close there. And the result of that is 41 hundredths behind Javi Flyer now. So Javi Flyer could save it a little bit more to avoid mistakes. Because he has a pretty comfortable lead right now and could do a little bit more safer corners without sacrificing too much. And DNS with the second mistake in this round. So this should be an easy round for Javi Flyer, unless we see some mistakes, but no. Javi Flyer 57.25. Keeps it at 57 low. And that seems to be enough for now. So 5-1, and the point limit is 7. So Javi Flyer only needs 2 more rounds now, and he will secure the first sub-match for BX3. But we see now DNS catching a little bit up with Javi Flyer's start. Javi Flyer has usually been the player ahead since the very beginning, but now DNS takes the lead. Oh, and this is such... Oh, and Javi Flyer goes too close to that corner. And will clip it. So he falls down. Let's see, 1.3 seconds. So yeah, this is a very easy point for DNS. Let's see the last turns as he comes down. Oh! He almost got the wheels out of the track there. Could have resulted in a really nasty bump there. But yeah, secures another point, and he needs it. It's very hard to come back if a player reaches 6 points and you only have 2 points. But it is possible. So again, we see some different lines here. And this time it's... Oh, and Javi Flyer takes the line a little bit too close and will clip the corner. So now DNS has another easy point. If he knows about his opponent, then he should be able to finish this one ahead of Javi Flyer without any problems. Yeah, Javi Flyer is about 1 second behind right now. So as you can see, DNS is saving it. So a smart play here by DNS in order to come back from this rather poor start he had. 57.28. So now DNS is climbing a little bit closer, only 2 points ahead of, from Javi Flyer. And if he gets one more point on the scoreboard, then it suddenly gets a lot closer. So let's see now if Javi Flyer can stop making mistakes. Has the better start now again. 1100s ahead of DNS. Now we come up to the mid section of the track. Here it's important to hit the high gear down this left corner here. Seems like both does it well, but Javi Flyer with a little bit more speed will increase his leads. 1400s ahead now, 1300s. It's close, DNS is hanging in there. Oh, but he went a little bit too wide there. 1500s behind, this is staying almost at the same. Oh, but DNS goes too wide in that corner. And Javi Flyer with a pretty good time there. I think the best match time so far, 57.11. So now Javi Flyer is at map point, 6-3. Only need one more point and he has secured a win. But if DNS comes back from this to a 6-6 score, then we will have the tennis mode activated. So with tennis mode you have to win by 2 points lead. So if Javi Flyer allow DNS to come back from this, it can be very tricky to snap out of it as you reach to tennis mode. And DNS with some great turns here will overtake the lead. Oh, and Javi Flyer is losing a little bit of time here. Not the best drop, and oh, I thought he was going to clip that wall, and he actually clips the next one. So DNS can secure another point. Oh, and he almost gets the landing bug there. That last corner where you drop down can produce quite the spectacular landing bugs. But yeah, DNS secures another point and is again only 2 points below Javi Flyer. So Javi Flyer has 2 more attempts to close off this sub-match. Oh, and a great inside line there by DNS. And I think a rather poor one by Javi Flyer, so he's actually already 20 hundredths behind. 21. So Javi Flyer is losing a little bit of focus here. Oh, and he actually clips the wall again. And might be the nerves kicking in right now. You know, that last point. It's always hard to collect. So now we actually see DNS doing better than he did in the beginning of the match. Let's see now, he's 41 hundredths, 46 hundredths behind the world record, so he's probably going to set the 57 low. It wasn't that low, 57.31, a safe time. And he probably knows he can't save it because Javi Flyer have made a mistake. So now DNS only needs 1 more point to force the tennis mode. You see now Javi Flyer's last chance to close off this sub-match before tennis mode. And we start off very close here onto the blue part. Both players neck in neck. Penta, DNS overtaking the lead for a slight moment there, but Javi Flyer climbs back on top. Oh, but now DNS with a little bit better turn, but Haviflyer with more exit speed. And that turned out to be better for him, because now he has secured 1 car length ahead of DNS. Oh, and that was a poor turn from DNS, didn't get much speed out of it. Haviflyer is actually going to boost ahead now. 0.1 of a second in front. Oh, and a very nice line again by Haviflyer. This could be Haviflyer's point to take, and he will do so. Nice time, the best time of the match for him, 57.07. And he secures the first sub-match for BX3 with 7-5. So DNS had a rusty start. Almost managed to climb back from that one after some mistakes from Haviflyer. But in the end, Haviflyer closes this off. And it's actually our turn to drive now in the next sub-match. So the commentating is not going to be as frequent when I drive myself. Of course, need to focus a little bit more. And this turn right here is can be tricky to hit with good speeds and a good line without being punished. And that landing there, as you can hear, the bump, boom, is really scary every time. Might end up getting this landing bug, and then you will slow down a lot. And that corner right there can also be very relentless if you get your wheel stuck out of the track there at the platform. I guess one more warm-up. And that is a feature I miss in Trackmania, kind of a lobby system where you have different slots to join, like one room for spectators, one for broadcasters, yeah, spectators slash broadcasters, and then a separate room for each team. And having this ready up button or something, that would be a lot easier to organize matches. Sometimes it can get a little bit chaotic in the matches when you don't have this kind of ready up system, or yeah, everyone is chatting in the same chat. So alright, so looks like we are gonna go live now. in the 2-on-2 sub-match. So from PENTA, it's gonna be znik and Microtro. And from BX3, we are gonna have znik and Flyer. So same map, ESL Rubber Kiss. Good luck, have fun. And looks like we take it. There was a lot of mistakes that round. I think we were the only player without a mistake. And ooh, that's gonna be a draw. So in the 2-on-2 sub match we only go to 5 points because yeah, it produces a lot of draws. So it looks like znik has made a mistake. So it's pretty much up to Flyer now to get ahead of... Oh, but he actually crashes. Ah, that's very unlucky. Oof. Yeah, it's another draw. And a good time by Microtro. First 56 of this match. Okay, looks like we are gonna wait for something. znik. What happens? Okay, I guess his game crashed. That can happen. Go, 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 go. Alright. So now we are ready again. Ready again. Alright, good stuff. We are able to stay ahead of Zach, and Flyer with a best time so far, 56.95, will secure the rounds. Oh, and Microstro makes a big mistake, so Flyer is luckily to overtake him. Oh, Zach is able to stay ahead and will secure a draw for Penta. Oh, we went a little bit too wide. And this time it's mi quattro to save the round for Penta. Again, mi quattro. Nice time. Saves another round for Penta. This mi quattro is really on fire at the moment. And Flyer is not able to stay in it. So first point to Penta. Wow. Is he really gonna save the round again? No, he actually gets outside of the road. And we take the point. Zach is having some really big issues right now. Making a lot of mistakes. Looks like it's GG as we take a very clean round. Good game. No mistakes in that sub-match. Just a couple of slow rounds here and there, but... So that concludes the 2-on-2 sub-match. We are now up in the lead. Overall score 2-0 after winning the 2 first sub-matches. Not sure if I'm gonna play the 5-on-5 yet. We had a sort of pre-match or quali, and I played really bad in that quali, so we'll see. So the 3-on-3 sub-match will give 2 points. So PENTA now has the chance to bounce back and tide up the score. So we are not going to have a decider map in case of a draw, which would be 3-3. And since we have secured both the 1-point sub-matches, then the only score we are going to see from this match is 4-2. So if PENTA comes back and wins the 3-on-3, it's going to be the deciding match points on the 5-on-5. So yeah, I'm not gonna play the 3-on-3. For that, we have 3 other awesome guys. So just doing some warm-up rounds. Sorry about that. Did my stream just stop? Or is it just my computer? Alright, it was just my computer. Good to know. Let's see here. Enable this one. Let's see, is it PM is message? Some inside information here in the chat. Alright, one more warm-up and then we will go live in the 3 versus 3. Could potentially be the last sub-match if BX3 wins it, but if PENTA bounces back, it's gonna be a tie, and we will go to the deciding 5-on-5 map. So here we have switched map, and this one is called ESL Stainless by GTX underscore 295. Nice graphics, yo. 420 blaze hit power. And let's see, the Daddy Mania. Here we have Lund on first. We have Zak on fourth. We have Javi Flyer on 6. And we have Chillerside on 9. Ranked on 10. We have Saffron on 14. We have Mescu on 17. We have Dovi on 20. And we have Scrappy on 25. And DNS have 23, but it seems like he has left the server. So now, here we go, guys. Live in the 3-on-3 sub-match, and this one is important. 2 points will be collected after winning this one. Point limit is 7. And we have, of course, tennis mode in case of a draw or a tie at 6-6. So here we go. From Penta, we will see Chillerside, Saffron, and Zak. German and French mixture here. From BX3, we have Lund, Ranked, and Javi Flyer. Sweden, France, and Spain is represented. Let's follow Javi Flyer in this first round. Is currently in last position, but no major mistakes so far. Oh, Chillerside going wide there, clipping on that border. But doesn't take any slowdown effect. But there he crashes. Chillerside with the first mistake. Will drop down. Let's switch to this camera. And so far no mistakes from the BX3 guys. Zak is in the lead though. But Saffron, he has fallen down a little bit. He actually needs to overtake at least 2 BX3 players if they want this point. But additional mistake here from Saffron will send him further behind. So now let's follow. Oh, Lund with a mistake in the end. But it's not gonna matter. Zak secures first. But after him, a close pack of BX3 players. 52.56 by Zak there. That's an accepted, okay, good match time. So first point goes to the scoreboard, and it is for the red team. And I believe Ranked is having this awesome horn. Dominating. Yes, from Counter-Strike. He is a Counter-Strike player. And let's follow Chillerside now, the player with the first mistake of this 3-on-3 sub-match. Is he gonna keep it together in this round? Ranked in the lead. And it's a close pack, no mistakes yet. And Lund goes up to second place. Actually, Chillerside is battling out with Lund here for second place. But Chillerside preferably needs to overtake both the BX3 players. And wow, this is a really close pack, no mistakes so far. Zak, oh, he actually clips the wall, first mistake. Saffron is a little bit behind here, so this is looking to be another BX3 round. And it will be after no mistakes in the end. And a nice time by Ranked, 52.37. That is a very impressive match time. Followed by Javi Flyer with 45 and Chillerside 46, and then Lund at 53. So Zak and Saffron falling a little bit behind there in the end. Let's follow Lund for this round. The Swedish player has currently Daddy number 1, and he clips the wall. Spectator curse. So now let's follow Saffron. So Lund with the first mistake is now quite far behind. Let's see, 1.1 seconds behind. So this could be an opening for Penta to take the first round on the scoreboard. Let's follow Javi Flyer. He's currently fighting with 3 Penta guys. Oh, and it looks like Ranked also has made a big mistake. Oh, and Chillerside. Why? Oh, 4 seconds behind. But Javi Flyer cannot do enough here. He's actually looking to overtake 1, but it's not gonna be enough. And nice time by Zak, even better than Ranked last round. And with it, they secure a point for Penta. So really good stuff there by Zak, bouncing back after, I don't know how he did first round, but the second round he did a mistake. But now, seems like he is warm and good to go. So now round number 4, score is 2-1 for BX3. And Penta, they have to win this one, otherwise they have lost the match. So this is very important for Penta to take. So all the pressure is on Penta's hands right now. And no mistakes here in round 4. znik has a comfortable lead, is onto a very nice time. He was actually below the world record, but takes a very wide line and will fall down back to the pack. So now this is very close. Let's see, Saffron is currently last, but bounces back. Flyer with a poor line there will fall down to last position, but Ranked and Lund are looking to take first and second here, and they will. Saffron and znik makes mistakes in the end, and will make it even easier for Ranked and Lund to take the top 2 there, and they secures another point. So let's look at the scoreboard here. Ranked is currently on first, followed by Havifra and Lund. All the BX3 players are in top. And my doorbell just rang, so what to do about that? Nothing. We're casting. We are casting. Has anyone tried to call my phone? Or anyway, we're into live. We're into round number 5. And do we have any mistakes so far? No, we do not. Let's follow znik. He's currently last. Oh, he is the first one to make a mistake. So now Lund is currently first. Let's follow Chillerside. Well, Chillerside and Saffron, they need to overtake all the BX3 players. So they need to do some really good stuff here in the end. But BX3, look at this. Looking very solid to take this round and secure another point. And look at those times. 52.46 from Haviflyer. 52.48 from Lund. Followed by Chillerside and Saffron with 49 and 57 respectively. But not enough. Not enough. Penta, they need to drive faster and more consistent. If they... Oh, and Chillerside makes a very... As well as znik. No, no, no. This is not how you make a successful comeback. 2 very costly mistakes there. And look at this. Saffron is having problems here following the BX3 players. This is a very clean round for the red team so far. No mistakes. Saffron currently the only one who can do anything, but whatever he does, it's most likely going to be a loss for his team. Let's see now. And he clips the wall, probably knowing that his teammates are far behind. And this is a very solid round from the red team. Look at this. 52.61, 64 and 72. Great team play there. Keeping away from the mistakes. And we'll take another point. So now 5-1. They have a very comfortable lead and are looking to close off this semi-final with a quick sweep. Can Penta come back from this? That is all up to them. What happened? znik again? No, 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 no. This is a catastrophe. znik also had issues in the 2-on-2 sub match. Looks like this is not his day. Maybe he has some issues. So now Chillerside and Saffron are battling against 3 BX3 players again, keeping it close in a pack in the top. And they are looking so solid in this round as well. Lundflyer is only 1200s behind world record. This is gonna be some really impressive match times if they do some great ends. And Lund will actually fail the last corner, but Ranked and Haviflyer. Ranked with a very nice time, 52.38, followed by Haviflyer, 52.50. And with that, they take the match point. This could be the last round of this semifinal. Penta, they need to snap out of it. It is possible to come back, but it's gonna be very hard, especially with the performance we have seen from the BX3 players. Well, let's follow. Oh, Ranked seems to have dropped down a little bit. Let's see, 2400s behind Lund, his own teammates, who is in front. But now, Penta is having a top 3 position here. Even below the world record there from Chillerside as we come to the mid. But Saffron clips the checkpoint, goes too wide, gets his wheel onto the quarter pipe. And oh, and znik also loses a lot of speed, and Tillercide had to adjust his line. This is turning around as we come up to the last corners. BX3 is passing all the Penta players, and wow, what looked to be a promising round for Penta turned out to be another solid round for BX3. And look at the times, 52.43, 49 and 59. Good game. BX3 takes it with a clean 7-1 score. And this just seemed to be a very bad day for Penta. They couldn't snap out of the bad lines. And yeah, that's it. BX3 takes the semi-final after winning all the 3 first sub-matches. So the score will be 4-0. But yeah. So there's no reason to play the 5v5. Looks like the Penta guys are leaving the server. So yeah. So yeah. That was a pretty short match. Oh well, it took an hour almost. But yeah. That is it. And BX3 will now face Team Dignitas in the Grand Final next week on Sunday on a new map pack. So that's gonna be a blast for sure. So we're just gonna exit the server here, and yeah. Well, last words have to be something, I guess. Thanks everyone for watching. There were quite a couple of other streamers out there, Frostbill and Spam I believe, so there are gonna be some VODs up coming up on YouTube pretty shortly. So yeah, thanks to those who chose to watch this stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will be back on next Sunday, BX3 against Dignitas. And there's also probably gonna be some other streams on Thursday and whatnot. So yeah, that's it guys. I'm out, and I'll see you later.